Hi, I'm Jay Vinci and welcome to another episode of Gimme Presence. When people think of yoga, they often think of the physical practice. It's what we see on TV, it's what we see in the gyms, right? But yoga is much larger than that. It is an entire science designed to connect you to your essence, working through the physical body, the energetic body, the mental bodies, into the quote-unquote spiritual body, the part of you that's beyond the physical, whatever that means to you. But we're going to focus on the physical for this episode just a bit. When you're in a class, right, and you're being taught poses and flows, you're trying to do those and you're trying to stay with the class and move through, but there's a fine line where you start to push yourself beyond what you're capable of and you actually lose connection to the essence, because you want to follow the class, flow with the class, and work through the poses as much as you can. Stay present and connected to your essence. And how we do that is by staying present and connected to our breath. Your breath is your life force. Stop breathing for a few minutes, game over. So when you're imposing these poses on your body, you're imposing a stressor. The yoga poses are designed to put the body in specific stress patterns to help release it. But those stress patterns trigger the fight or flight response. That's what they do. Your body senses the stress and it starts defending itself. So we don't want to push and force and fight our way through it, right? We don't even realize we're doing it at first. So if you can have that sympathetic nervous system activated and then use your breath, the Ujjayi warrior one-to-one breath. I'll talk about that entirely in another episode. That calm breathing sends information through your vagus nerve, like Las Vegas, but without the loss. The vagus nerve goes through all the organs to the brain, senses that calm breathing, says, hey, I know there's a little stressor going on, but the coast is clear, things are cool. That's where the magic begins, because you have that power of the fight or flight that allows a mother to lift the car off her child, and yet the presence of the rest and digest, the parasympathetic nervous system, so that you have the power and the peace merging together. And that's when you can flow through your practice and be present, exploring the poses from the inside out. You listen to the teacher, you see what's going on, but more important, you sense what's happening inside of it. I often say in my classes, practice without expectation and with much exploration. You want to explore and not worry about what you did yesterday or what Joe or Susie's doing up front. Stay present in your practice. That's when you actually go further with less energy. That's when you can actually take it and do more quote-unquote work with less effort. That's the grace of yoga. So stay inside your own practice, stay on your own mat, don't compete with anyone else. It's not about competition. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions or comments about this episode, please email me at gimmepresencebyj@gmail.com. And if you like Gimme Presence and you want to be sure to see the latest videos, then subscribe down below. Thank you for watching, and as always, be well.